Jazz. Dr. Mark, good morning. I'm glad you're here. Before we even check the clock or look at our phones, I want you to take a second and just listen to your body. Jazz. Is your tongue stuck to the roof of your mouth? Is there a drop of moisture to swallow, or does it feel as dry as paper? Most people wake up and immediately feel a sense of hurry. Jazz. They feel behind before their feet even hit the floor. We call it stress, but for most people past the age of 60, that morning stress isn't just in your head. Jazz. It is a biological signal being sent from your mouth, your muscles, and your gut today. Jazz. I'm going to share a 5-minute morning routine that doesn't just reduce your mental stress. It resets your body's internal chemistry. Jazz. We're talking about a routine backed by longevity research that can help you reclaim your strength, protect your heart, and honestly, make you feel like someone turned a light back on inside you. Jazz. I'm Dr. Mark. I've spent over 20 years in geriatric medicine and longevity research. Jazz. I've watched thousands of patients make the same quiet mistakes every morning, mistakes that steal their independence and joy. Jazz. But I've also seen people in their 80s and 90s reverse those trends simply by changing how they spend their first 5 minutes. Before we dive into the routine, do me a favor, Jazz. Drop your age in the comments below and tell me, what is the one thing that usually stresses you out the most in the morning? I read every single one of these, Jazz, and they help me create the content you actually need. Now, let's get into the routine. This is the 5-minute stress reset me 1. The cortisol awakening check. Dr. Mark. Jazz. The very first minute of your day is the most important for your stress levels. Why? Because of something called the cortisol awakening response, or CAR. In the first 30 to 45 minutes after you wake up, your cortisol, your primary stress and alertness hormone, naturally surges by 50 to 100%. This is your body's biological alarm clock. It's supposed to prepare your heart, your brain, Jazz, and your muscles for the day. But here is the mistake almost every senior makes. They wake up and they sit down. They sit in a recliner with coffee, Jazz, or they sit at the kitchen table and watch the news. When you sit still during this cortisol surge, you signal your body that the day's physical demands are already over. That cortisol, Jazz, which was meant to be used for movement, just circulates in your blood. Chronically misused cortisol is directly linked to increased visceral fat, bone density loss, and a weakened immune system. So, for minute 1, do not sit, stand up. Even if you stay right by your bed, just stand. This simple act tells your body, we are ready. Jazz. Research from the University of Queensland found that those who remain sedentary in that first hour have significantly higher rates of cardiovascular events and cognitive decline over time. Many too. Jazz. The saliva and hydration diagnostic. Dr. Mark. Now that you're standing, I want you to perform a 2-minute check I give to all my patients. Before you reach for that glass of water on the nightstand, Jazz, pay attention to your mouth. Is it bone dry? If you wake up with a dry mouth, your body is warning you about something. It isn't just part of getting older. Jazz. A large study in 2021 showed that older adults with dry mouth had a measurably higher risk of dying in the years that followed than those without it. Dry mouth is a message, Jazz. It might be telling you that your medications are stacking their side effects. Something we call the combined anticholinergic burden. Or it might be a sign of sleep apnea, Jazz, where your airway is collapsing at night. If your mouth is dry, your germ fighters like immunoglobulin A and lysozyme are gone. This means that at night, you've been breathing a heavy dose of bacteria into your lungs. A process called microaspiration, which is a leading cause of pneumonia in seniors. Many to action. Notice the dryness. Is it thick and stringy, or is there no moisture at all? Then take a slow sip of water, not a gulp, a sip. We want to rehydrate the tissues. But remember, water is 99% water, jazz, while saliva is a complex mix of proteins and minerals that protects your teeth and heart. If the dryness is chronic, you need to talk to your doctor about a medication audit. Minute 3, jazz. The sensory reset, light and vision, Dr. Mark. Now, walk to a window. In minute 3, we need to address your eyes and your brain's nighttime sanitation crew, jazz. Most seniors rely entirely on reading glasses and skip vision training. But your eyes have muscles, the ciliary muscles, and they respond to exercise just like your legs do. My 3 action, jazz. Spend 60 seconds doing near-far focusing exercises. Look at something close, then look out the window at something far away, jazz. This has been shown to improve reading speed and visual clarity in adults over 60. While you're at the window, let the natural light hit your eyes, jazz. This triggers a serotonin release that works in synergy with that cortisol surge we talked about earlier. This combination sets your circadian rhythm, jazz, which helps you produce melatonin late in the night for better sleep. Remember, if you aren't getting deep sleep, jazz, your brain's glymphatic system, the crew that flushes out the amyloid plaques associated with Alzheimer's, can't do its job. Getting light in your eyes for just 1 minute every morning is a free, side effect-free way to protect your memory. 1-4. The gastrocolic reflex prime, Dr. Mark. Now we move to the gut. Internal stress often comes from what I call the plumbing. As we age, jazz, the rhythmic squeezes of our colon, peristalsis slow down, nerve signals become less efficient, and many seniors end up with stool literally stuck in the rectum, a condition called fecal impaction, jazz. This causes immense physical stress, pressure on the bladder, and can even mimic diarrhea through something called overflow incontinence, jazz. The best way to prevent this is to work with your body's natural rhythm, specifically the gastrocolic reflex. This is the signal your colon sends to prepare for a bowel movement, jazz, and it is strongest in the morning. Mind 4 action. Head toward the bathroom. Even if you don't feel an immediate urge, sit for a moment. Use a small footstool to elevate your feet slightly, jazz. This puts your body in the optimal physiological position for elimination. Do not strain, just breathe. By making this a consistent morning habit, you retrain your body to maintain a rhythm, jazz, reducing the risk of a gastrointestinal emergency. And 5. The light switch movement, Dr. Mark. Finally, the last minute of our routine. We've checked our hormones, our hydration, our eyes, and our gut. Now, we turn the light switch on for our muscles. I want to tell you about my patient Robert. He was 77 and spent his first hour every morning in a recliner. He felt foggy, jazz. His joints were stiff, and his blood sugar was creeping into the pre-diabetic range. We made one change. A 10-minute walk within 15 minutes of waking up. Within 3 weeks, jazz, he told me he felt like someone had turned a light back on inside him, jazz. His morning stiffness vanished because that morning, cortisol surge was finally being used to clear inflammation from his tissues. Mind 5 action. You don't have to go outside yet if you aren't ready, just move. Walk around your kitchen. Do some light stretching or seated resistance exercises. If you have joint pain, your instinct might be to rest. But after 70 jazz, the body can lose up to 3% of its muscle mass per year, a process called sarcopenia. Resistance training, even just using your own body weight or light bands, jazz, can actually reduce joint pain by taking the stress off the joints and putting it onto the muscles. The post-routine fuel. Feeding your strength, Dr. Mark. The 5 minutes are up, jazz. You've successfully managed your morning stress surge. Now, you need to fuel that progress. After age 70, your muscles develop anabolic resistance, meaning they are less efficient at using protein, jazz. You actually need more protein now than you did in your 30s. Don't reach for a sugary cereal or just a piece of toast. That causes blood sugar spikes that lead to a midday crash and more stress. Jazz. Instead, I want you to focus on what I call the strength foods. Eggs. They are the complete strength food, providing all 9 essential amino acids and vitamin D, jazz, which is critical for balance and coordination. Oats. They provide slow-releasing carbohydrates for steady energy, plus magnesium to prevent those painful nighttime leg cramps. Berries, jazz, packed with antioxidants that act like a shield against the oxidative stress that weakens aging muscles. Salmon or avocado, jazz. These provide the healthy fats that calm systemic inflammation and keep your joints supple. If you can, eat a protein-rich meal within 30 minutes of your morning movement. Jazz. This is when your muscles are most receptive to repair. Closing. It is never too late, Dr. Mark. I want to leave you with one final thought. I think about Eleanor often. Jazz. She was a retired librarian who suffered for 2 years with dry mouth, weight loss, and repeated chest infections. Everyone told her it was just aging. But just aging is rarely the real answer. Jazz. For Eleanor, it was a combination of medications that were quietly switching off her saliva and starving her body of nutrients. Once we identified the cause and adjusted her routine, jazz, she got her life back. She put the weight back on. The infections stopped. Your body is not betraying you. It is responding to the inputs it is given. If you start this 5-minute routine tomorrow, jazz, you aren't just getting through the morning. You are investing in your future strength and freedom. You are choosing to be present, capable, and independent. Jazz. If this video helped you understand something your doctor hasn't had time to explain, please hit the like button and subscribe. It costs you nothing, jazz, but it helps us reach more seniors who are struggling in silence. And don't forget to comment below with your age and your biggest morning stressor. I'll be down there replying to as many as I can. Jazz, look after yourself. Pay attention to what your body is quietly telling you. I'm Mark. Take good care.